unfortunately,
you're going to jail.
That it's something you've been hiding all of this time. I went fishing at English. She fell at the dock, hit her head, fell in the water. I have been back there 100 times, raving about.
He just confessed. He just confessed.
I held her with one hand. I took the anchor, I put it on her, and I wrapped it around her with the rope, and I turned her loose and shoved her underneath the dock.
Baby girl, I love you. I do. Hey y'all, it's a high possibility that y'all watching this on 420. So what I got to say about that is, smoke on, nigga. Because you know that's what I'm going to do. What y'all on, Mula Gang? It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac, aka Mr. Mula Mac. I said that twice. I don't know why. It's the Thoink talking. Hey, check it out though. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up or hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. See, one thing you're not gonna do is disrespect me, bro. Just go down there and click the thumbs up. Bro, it takes 1.1 second, bro. Why you gotta be such a meanie? All I asked for was one thing. In the eyes of the like button, please hit it. Smashing the like button will save this young man from tears and sadness. Oh, you better start the video. I'm gonna stop tweaking with y'all.
I know you've been interviewed.
I know you've been interviewed. Uh-oh.
Okay.
He looked
and
nervous
I've got
already.
the transcripts of those interviews and things that were said. Now I've got to redo those interviews so I can get them to close this case.
This is 72-year-old Merle Mackey, who is currently being interrogated by detectives at the Hernando County Sheriff's Office for the disappearance.
Mackey. He did it. His name Merle Mackey. Merle Mackey? That sounds like a just whatever they talking about. He did it. He did it.
Of his wife,
Yeah,
Evelyn
Merle.
Laverne Mackey, in 1981. To understand how we got here and why he's being interrogated for a missing case that happened over 3 decades ago,
30
we
years
need to
ago.
know how this whole thing began.
His wife passed away, got killed 30 years ago, y'all. Okay, throw it bike. Hernando County, Florida. Woo, I will never be out there. The hell they got going out there, man?
The story takes place in Hernando County, Florida. Evelyn Laverne, who was divorced from her Navy SEAL husband, Larry Wallace, had to raise her 2 children on her own.
Yeah.
11-year-old Kelly Carpenter and 19-year-old Charles Trulock. Sometime in the late 70s, she met Merle Mackey at a prison outreach ministry for non-violent offenders.
At a what?
Carpenter and 19-year-old Charles Trulock. Sometime in the late 70s, she met Merle Mackey at a prison outreach ministry for non-violent offenders.
You met your next husband, a named Merle Mackey. He sound like a serial killer. Merle Mackey. You met Merle Mackey at an outreach prison facility. And you thought that was a good idea, ma'am? I'm sorry, rest in peace. But what were you thinking? Come on, man.
This event took place at her local church, and after seeing each other regularly, the two quickly formed a strong relationship. Merle was in and out of prison at the time, but quickly settled and moved in with Evelyn once they got married.
I'm sure he did.
They were a happy couple, and everything seemed to be going smoothly.
No, the fuck he didn't. He just said he was... Bro, y'all is slow, bro. Y'all slow, G. That's what it is. Y'all slow. I don't know what you want me to do. You married a felon that was in and out of prison. And you married him and moved him in with you. And you defeat.
Evelyn's teenage daughter last saw her on the morning of November 5th, 1981. She made breakfast for her daughter, and Evelyn's new husband, Merle Mackey, took her to school. That afternoon, Merle went to pick up Evelyn's daughter alone. He told her and her brother that Evelyn had gone to Ohio to take care of her sick sister-in-law. But she did not arrive there, and her sister-in-law wasn't expecting a visit from her.
Right.
Just a few days after Evelyn was last seen, Kelly was starting to get more and more worried for her mother,
Hell
continually asking her stepfather about her whereabouts and when she would be coming home. Merle also told the police different stories, saying Evelyn had gone to Tampa, Florida, that she had returned home and left with a boyfriend.
Hold on, we finna get right back into the video, but before we do, shorty, I gotta tell y'all about my membership. MulaMembership.com is a website that I started almost 2 years ago, and since then I have helped literally over 10,000 people make at least $20,000 profit before they left my membership. I know a lot of people gonna say it's cap, but y'all see the proof, man. I do this every day like clockwork. When you sign up for my membership, not only is you gonna get access to all the videos in my membership, where it's teaching you exactly what to do, how to do it when it comes to stocks, crypto, social media monetization, financial literacy, credit. I'm literally going to walk you step by step to make yourself a rich entrepreneur. And on top of that, I have a team of more than 30 people that will work around the clock 24/7 and call out stock and crypto plays, so you know what to buy, when to buy, and you make money with me making the same investments that I make at the same time that I'm making. All this for $50, short. I want to see y'all win, man. So listen, for that low price, click the first link in my description right now, MulaMembership.com. Come sign up before it's too late, because we're running out of spots. Spots are very, very limited. I want to keep this membership exclusive, so you might want to hurry up and sign up. Now let's get back into the video. Man, listen, this is why I say, bro, if listen, future wife, I'm gonna let you know this right now. We might get into it, but as soon once you have my kids, that's it. I'm the last you're going to ever know. You're not finna be out here doing dinos and having a step, like now my kids got a stepdad. No. Are you crazy? What the? And then of course she gonna go pick the convicted felon that's in and out of prison at an outreach facility at a church in Hernando County, Florida. Talking about they hit it off. How the hit it off with a serial killer? You crazy too then, lady. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. If I'm a kid, I ain't never had no step parents at all. My parents stayed in the same household, regardless of what their problems was, until I was 18. You hear me? I ain't never seen my mama or my daddy around nobody else other than my mom and my pops. Like, I don't, like, never. You hear what I'm saying? I would have slapped shit down. Where the my mama at, sir? Who is you? I don't even know you, bro. You tripping. What? Talking about she went to Ohio. All right. Auntie, what's wrong? My mama on the way out there? All right, where's she at? Oh, let me talk to her. Oh, you all right, mama? All right. When you gonna be back? All right. See you later. Love you. Mwah. You ain't just fit. I wish a strange man would. Nigga, shit, man, listen, boy, I'm coming in with a chopper. Where is my mama at? You're tweaking, bro.
This didn't align with his previous statements and seemed completely out of character for Evelyn. Merle's lies did not stop there. He consistently changed his story, stating that she'd gone away to be a missionary, or that she left the country to live somewhere else.
Yeah, he's slow as hell changing the story.
The only thing that the detectives were certain of was that Merle Mackey was a compulsive liar.
Hell yeah.
He was a person who liked to tell falsehoods out of habit, and he continued to tweak and change his narrative each time he was interviewed. All that detectives knew at the time was that Evelyn vanished from the face of the earth on November 5th. There was no record of her being anywhere. Her family reported her missing in January 1982. Detectives learned that on the day she went missing, money had been withdrawn from her banking account multiple times. Months later, the account was completely empty. At that point, the case went cold.
Come on,
and it was not until...
The case went cold? What the f***? What do you mean the case went cold? Bro, oh my God. How did the case go cold, bro? Y'all couldn't hold him in jail for that? Bro, he told the kids, he told them, bro, hell no.
Sergeant Phil Lankin attended the National Homicide Conference 33 years later.
33 years later.
Laverne's disappearance was reignited. Investigators tracked down Merle in Chandler, Texas, and executed a ruse. They told him a plane crashed in South America and that they might have found Laverne's remains, possibly entitling him to money from the airline. In order for Merle to collect the payment, however, they said he needed to go over his statement regarding her disappearance. Merle agreed, and once back at the station, investigators would ask him to authenticate his previous interview transcripts.
Do you remember the day she left? No. I'm trying to think what was... Come on. Work with me here, buddy.
He
Here,
laughed
the
at her,
detective
look,
is
trying to get
clearly
her cool.
frustrated, but he quickly makes it seem as if he was joking as he laughs it off.
Yeah.
If he gets too serious
really bad
too
as
soon,
hell, but he don't
Merle
wanna get
would feel
serious.
threatened
Right.
and backed into a corner,
Yeah.
limiting any chance of getting a confession.
Yeah.
Establishing a friendly atmosphere where it's easy for both of them to converse is highly important in this interrogation.
Do you remember her ever saying something about her brother's wife being sick? I don't recall that at all. And we'll go from there. I can't even remember what I ate for supper yesterday. The day she came to work or what? I don't have any clue. When she left, do you remember going to the bank and getting money out of the bank? The bank remembers you going to the bank and getting money out of the bank.
Right.
I don't know how much I got.
All love it, boy.
I'm going to validate these interviews, and you're making it hard on me. I thought we'd be in and out of here in about 45 minutes. Well, this is going a little further.
At this point, the situation is very fragile. The detective has no legal right to detain Merle, and
Why
if he
not?
pushes him too far, he will leave.
Bro, hell no. The lady bank accounts got emptied a few months after she disappeared. It's only one other person that had access. Her husband. I don't know if y'all know how marriage work, but y'all are legally, y'all the same money as the money. Like, it's not your money, her money. It's y'all have joint accounts. You have access to your, like, you feel me? In most, it's certain stuff you could do, but in most cases, the husband and the wife both have access to the money under the husband and the wife. You see what I'm saying? So I could, as a husband, he could legally go to her account and get it out. You feel what I'm saying? So ain't that enough to hold a nigga? They would have did it to me. That's all I'm saying. If I, shit.
The detective is trying to find the right balance of still fishing for the right information, whilst being careful not to trigger Merle into leaving the room.
This is an interview that you had here. He said, well, she already had the suitcase packed and all that stuff. She's going to take it with her. Do you remember why she told you she needed to go again? Her brother's wife was sick. I don't remember what she was sick from. Had she ever gone up and taken care of her brother or his wives or anything before? I don't think so. Was that the first time?
That don't even make sense.
She was going to be gone
Her
for
brother,
a couple of
wife.
weeks, and if she'd gone a little bit longer, I just figured something needed a little more time.
You ain't call her.
A lot better than you remembered. Something that I discovered was that she had been going with some guy that she worked with at the driver's license office. You said, I saw her.
Ah.
Okay. Said, I saw her about a week after that second phone call. She had a green Cutlass. I wanted to go through your interviews because I wanted you to realize what you said back then. And did I kind of play a trick on you about she's been found before? Yes, I did. Okay? And I apologize for that. But I didn't know any other way I could get you to walk through this story. Back on November the 5th, 1981, okay? Unfortunately,
You're going to jail.
that it's something you've been hiding all of this time.
Notice how Merle's demeanor has changed.
Yeah.
He went from being relaxed and confident through
Yeah, look, he's
entire
scared as
interview
hell now.
to being slightly anxious and attentive the more that the detective pushed on a hard subject.
Uh-huh.
And quite frankly, this is coming back to haunt you. Well, well, you know what? Our case went to cold case, which is us, and it's been put together.
Oh, so it's a cold case unit.
It's coming. It's coming. And I just, what? It's coming. You're fixing to be charged with this. Charged with what? The death of Laverne Mack.
In 1981, there was a statute of limitations in place for second-degree murder, which has already expired, meaning the detectives needed a confession in order to charge him with premeditated first-degree murder.
Damn.
Otherwise, Merle would be free to go home.
I don't think that illegal that exists no more, though.
Story. Back then, you told so many different versions of what happened to her. One minute you say that she left and flew up to her brother's. No, she went and she ran off with another man.
Right.
And then you told them that you went down to Key West and y'all were getting married again. And then there's you going draining her money out of the bank.
Right.
But your whole life has been a con. This is a con.
Right.
You are the ultimate con man, and you worked 3 different women in that church. What
Damn.
we did was chase down everybody because we wanted to go back and prove every single lie that you made. We've talked to 15, 16, 17
Damn.
people involved and around Laverne's life. We've gone through everything. My granny's telling you it's for real.
At this point, Merle feels like he's been backed into a corner, so he decides to change strategy.
Now, wait a minute. Yeah. Who says she's dead? We know she.
Hey, Shorty is funny as hell. He ain't never pulled that one. Who said she's dead? What's the hell's going on around here? We ain't got no proof of that. Over yonder. He funny as hell.
How do you determine that Laverne is dead? I'm trying to get in here and reach this man that's in here. You can say whatever you want, but give that body back to her daughter so that she can flip and bury her. Please. Tell me what we're at. Where are we at right now? Merle, I'm just waiting for a confession.
Yeah.
I could care less about the confession.
Yeah.
This was a blatant lie by the detective, but it was necessary because it makes Merle feel like he's already been found out, when in fact the only way the detectives can charge Merle with anything is if he has a confession. Merle is still able to walk free.
What do you want? I want a body. Bottom line, I want to know where she's at. When this story finally gets told, you are going to look like such a flippin' animal, such a flippin' lowlife. Give me the damn body. Because without the body, it looks like a first-degree murder in every way, shape, form, or fashion. It's the absolute truth. And then you have the cover-up to it afterwards.
Oh, my.
Does it look like a first-degree murder? Absolutely. Will it work out best for you to tell me where that body is? Absolutely. You'll walk I am not convinced that you're walking out that front door. Free man today. I can get up and leave at any time. Can I get up right now and leave? Yeah. Sure.
Merle is now seconds away from leaving. The detective quickly comes up with his final strategy. He would now try and downplay the entire incident, convincing him that whatever happened was not his fault and it was merely an accident. For Merle, this is a much easier thing to confess to, rather than being seen as a heartless murderer. Although this still wouldn't convict him of first-degree murder, it was now their only option.
I can tell you this, if she injured herself by accident, or if she did something like that, and you've been worried about all of this time, and you've just been afraid, out of fear, to come forward, Merle, can we prove there's a crime? I don't know. I can only tell you, I can sit here and look at you dead on. I'm reading you. I see that you want to talk and tell us where she is. I know you know. I can tell by looking at you. Did I tell you I like to go fishing? Yes, it did. Okay. I went fishing at English. She fell at the dock, hit her head, fell in the water. I have been back there 100 times, raving about
He just confessed. Talking about you been back there 100 times, bro. This lady ain't fall off no goddamn fishing platform and hit her head and fall in the water. Lame ass nigga. Did you call an ambulance, my boy? Huh? Did you jump in the water and try to save her? No, shorty. You smoked your wife and you've been lying for 33 years and your dumb ass just confessed. See you in prison, bro. Well, I ain't gonna see you. They will, though, because I'm on this side. I won't see you, but they will. You know what I'm saying? Scary.
I've been living with this for 32 years. I was scared they'd think that I killed her.
After almost 33 years, Merle Mackey has finally admitted that his wife was indeed dead, and that he was present at the scene. However, the detectives are not fully convinced of this version of the story.
He lied.
Why didn't you call for help and say,
right.
Her head was bleeding pretty bad.
How you know that she fell in the water?
The body in the water, especially that one, it doesn't go away. I put some weight on her to take her bottom down. When I roped that rope around that woman and watched her sink, it's never gone away. It was an accident.
No, it wasn't. You don't do that to your wife. I would lose my mind doing that to my wife. Like, and then going back to her kids and lying to her. You didn't feel guilty about nothing. Did you raise the kids? I doubt you raised the kids. Kids probably went to her sister. I doubt you raised the kids. I doubt you feel me? I doubt you been visiting her sister. I doubt you been sending her parents' money or her kids' money. You ain't crying. Talking about you been living with it for this long. You been out there grieving, bro. You 70-something years old. You ain't sitting here balling out crying. That's your wife, bro. You talking about you tied up. Man, get your lame ass. You lying, bro.
Truth right now?
No, he's not.
I'm telling you, there's a straight business. Maryland, you're picking her up. I just took her clothes. You're pulling her, you're taking her up out of the water. Did you lift her back up on to the dock? No, because she was, blood was just spurting out. Just spurting out.
At this precise moment, Merle Mackey unknowingly confessed to committing first-degree murder. The word spurting suggests that Evelyn was still bleeding and therefore alive when Merle decided to tie her up and throw her into the water.
I held her with one hand, I took the anchor, I put it on her, and I wrapped it around her with the rope, and I turned her loose and shoved her underneath the dock. Tell us where we can find her so we can give her a
You sitting here telling me with a straight face that your white, bro. Hell no.
I will drive to Florida, and I'll go with you to that dock. And I will call you as soon as I get there. You could go there with us. You could drive the front seat. We could go there. I don't want to do that. I'm done. I'm done. You want to argue? I don't want to argue. I said I will be in Florida.
I said I will be in Florida.
That's it. I'm done.
Shorty say leaving.
Although Merle had confessed to killing his wife, the case was out of the detective's jurisdiction, meaning they had no authority or arrest powers.
Damn.
They presented the case to Florida's 8th Judicial Circuit Assistant Attorney Brian Kramer, and a grand jury indicted Merle for first-degree murder.
Yeah.
Detectives searched the docks where he claimed to have left Laverne's body, but they concluded there was no way her body was going to be found. They didn't believe that Merle was telling the truth about where he hid the body. Merle pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
He pled guilty and was sentenced to 10, but he old as hell, so he probably ain't walking up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Probably just most likely, you know what I'm saying? And then he lied about that too. He lied about he lied about where she was at, but it's been 33 years though. You ain't finna find that shit. You ain't finding that. Ain't no telling that river. It ain't like she just gonna sit there, the lake moving, and she everywhere. Ain't nowhere in the world that you ain't gonna find that. You feel me? It's been 30-some years, boy. That's a long time. But rest in peace, Miss Mama. What's her name? Laverne? Rest in peace, Laverne. I'm sorry you had to go out like that, Miss Laverne. Tragic. Tragic!